Hello my fellow adventurers, it's Koopa here with another sponsored video by Amazon, and we're going to be taking a more closer look with an advanced guide with Guns of Glory. You have no idea how many times it took me to say that correctly. I don't know why, I just having a hard time talking today. But we're going to get through this, we're going to get through this video, trust me. Also guys, huge announcement, starting on May 5th, when you spend $49 on an in-app purchase, you get a Lego Star Wars Millennium Falcon toy. Limited supply, but this will be awarded to you if you are making purchases within Guns of Glory. So if you're thinking about spending, this is the perfect time. I mean, let's be real. Who doesn't love Legos? I love Legos. Yeah. See? Yeah, I bet you were thinking, Koopa, you're just saying that because this is a sponsored YouTube video by Amazon, and you're just saying whatever you can say to us to get us to buy things in the game. That's not true. Look, I have Legos. See, I got this TIE fighter. I have a bunch of them, but I'm not going to show you all of them. But yeah, man, Legos. Alright, so there's been a lot of things that I've learned with the game ever since I started messing around with it since our last video. One of the biggest things, you see the available button over yonder, left side of the screen? So you're gonna click that. And look at this. It just kind of tells you everything that's idle or everything that's going on your castle. This is huge. So let's go over each thing so you understand what we're looking at. Building queue, this is your active builders. Now the more builders you have building simultaneously on your base, whether you get these through gold, VIP, whatever, what have you, you need to have as many of these going as possible to really like maximize your efficiency. 2, military buildings. These are how you basically accrue strength in Guns of Glory. These are important because they always need to be basically be training. So like these barracks, if I click train, I can train troops here and it's going to take 26 minutes. Boom, done. Do the same thing with your stables. So you're going to need to click train. Boom, done. These require resources. Right now I don't have many options because my castle's not that advanced, but eventually I could build higher tier troops. Right now I'm building tier 2 out of a potential... Jeez, they go up really high. Look at the tier 10. Holy moly. Yeah, I mean, I'm not making tier 10 troops. I'm making like tier 2. And that's fine because I'm a new player, you know, and like one of the biggest things about having as many troops as possible in a game like this is it will give you more troops that you can send to gather resources. And this is like imperative to make progress, especially from a free-to-play standpoint. Researching it goes back to your talents. So there's all different kinds of things that you can get from researching, and these are really strong passives. So I mean, we're gonna go to development in terms of like some of the first things that we should be researching. So for construction, I mean, yeah, like I think I can actually get this to just finish. It's only a minute long. If you join an alliance in Guns of Glory, there's a mechanic where when you start researching or building something, you can click help on whatever you're building and researching, and then if you have active players in your alliance, if they click and assist you, it actually takes time off of anything that you're working on. And this is huge. This is a huge time saver, so I encourage you guys to join an alliance. Speaking of alliance, this is my estate. I decided to randomly join an alliance in Guns of Glory, and there's a special thing where it sent me mail within the alliance and invites me to teleport to my alliance. This is really nice because there's also things where you can send other players resources within your alliance. So when you do decide to join an alliance, make sure you use this way to teleport for free to where your alliance is. As you can see, it moves me. I'm going to go ahead and use it. It will place my estate right here, and now I'm right next to my other allies here in this region. And this is nice because we have got it's what they call a hive in this game, where in a hive meaning like where you have like a grouping of bases that are all within the same alliance. So this would be nice. We're all really close and next to each other, so we can send each other resources to knock out daily quests, achievements, and just help each other grow. So if you look at my research, I've already completed the first one. So now if I go back to research development, not only have I unlocked research speed, but the next level of construction, looks like for me to be able to do this, I need an academy level 2. So I can't do that. So we're going to go on to the next tier, which was research. I mean, this is still a really good one to research if I would like to, but it does say I need an academy level 4 for that one. So perhaps we just upgrade this all together, and we can for free. Boom, it's done. Now if we go back into the upgrade development, we can do construction level 2, research, and this takes 40 minutes. So it's sometimes in this game, depending on what you're doing, whether you're researching or upgrading buildings, the time on what it takes is required to make an improvement or an upgrade, you know, the time can be substantial. So this game gives you tons of rewards in terms of like 5-minute boosts, 1-hour boosts from rewards. And so I can show you as an example, you know, how you can accrue these. So this is one of the daily rewards that you can do from completing missions. I have this chest that I've completed 30 points worth of daily rewards, so I can go ahead and collect this. So I get resources, I get materials for building, but you can also accrue speed ups as well, depending on how many you've completed. So this is also a daily delivery. I can activate this. This is if you're purchasing gold. There's also the daily spin. So if you can do this for free every day and you get random rewards. So I encourage you to take advantage of this. If you have a limited amount of time, this is an extreme value. So make sure you take advantage of it. I just got 12,000 wood. It's a really big deal for me because I'm a new player. So let's talk more about VIP. I mentioned that earlier in this video. You're going to be completing rewards that give you VIP for free. I have one in my inventory right here, so if I click on it and I use it, I get VIP benefits for 1 day. So what is VIP? If you click here in the top left, you'll see VIP. I'm VIP 2 right now. I've got 2 days worth of it. And basically you accrue points, and the more points you get, the higher VIP level that you obtain. So at VIP 2, I get an additional march speed, stamina recovery, instant building speed up. I get more resources, more storages. And the farther you get into the VIP, the more extreme the rewards get. So like if we go all the way to, let's see how far it goes, VIP 12. So you get more quick talent switches, which is convenient. You're getting more troop of life, more hospital capacity. You get an additional march tier slot. You get instant building speed up, so that's like when you're building something, depending on what the time is of that building, it just becomes for free. So 1500 seconds is the minimum for that, and more satchel capacity, and yeah, like all different kinds of really crazy stuff. You get creation battleship, creation room select, like it really actually gets pretty crazy in depth. Honestly, from previous war games that I've played, the one that I find that has the most value is the additional march slot, which allows you to be doing more things simultaneously, like gathering resources. And so the minimum for that one, let's see, because that one I feel like is probably one of the strongest things. So it's not 10, it could be 9. Is it VIP 9? Nope. Is it VIP 8? Nope. Is it VIP 7? This is good. The further we get down, the better from like a free-to-play standpoint. It is. So VIP 8 minimum for the additional march slot. Here's a tip with your farms and your lumberyards. These are, you know, things that you can build that give you passive resources over time. Make sure you pay attention to the forest, because you can clear these down depending on your castle, and you can have more slots. I actually just cleared one down for becoming what I've done in the game and for my power, but you can chop down more of these forests. Like you can unlock more at castle level 5, castle level 15, castle level 10, and so make sure you remember to do that, because that's going to help your passive income immensely. And there's also even more like available later on. They're called advanced rural plots, and these require master axes. So I mean, that's a ton of passive income just from having the game going. So here it looks like I have another reward nearby my resources. I have a 8-hour gathering boot karst. So if I collect this, gathering speed 50% for 8 hours. So if I collect this and if I were to use it, this is actually huge. So if I go back to my kingdom and I want to send out a march to, let's say, gather, let's gather, wow, there's like nothing near me. Okay, here we go, finally. Let's go ahead and gather some lumber. So if I want to occupy this, there's 20,000 lumber there. I can send all these troops here, and it's going to take them 1 minute and 58 seconds. Let's say I have a load of 2,400, so that means I can accrue 2,400 of the lumber. So it's going to take them 2 minutes to march there, and then it's going to be a certain set time on how long it takes for them to gather. And sometimes the gathering is like what takes the longest time for you to take these resources, but that 50% gathering speed can really help you in terms of like how much money you can make in an hour. So make sure you take advantage of the daily rewards that this game can give you, because they can be substantial. One thing I will mention too, gathering in these types of games is like one of the best ways to make money. Like if you're taking advantage of all of your marches, you have load gear, you have march speed gear, like you have march speed talents, you have gathering talents, you have load talents, your whole account, like all your gear is biased for that, your researching is biased for it, your talents are set up for it. You have all of your available marches, you have troops that have a high enough load to be able to, you know, have the maximum load of what a node has to offer. And if you're simultaneously having all of those marches going, this is by far one of the best ways to get resources in these types of games without attacking other players. So if you're looking for, you know, what should be one of the first things that I start on doing, gathering is, from my experience, probably one of the best things, one of the first things to work on. And then you are able to build your own, you know, your own armada, your own fleet, your own legion of troops to be able to, once you start PvPing and going up against other players, which is a great way to get resources. So even better than gathering, but can be a little bit risky, can upset the balance of things, and you might get other players attacking you and your alliance. So you've been warned. Okay, so my troops have just arrived. I can look at the march speed up top there, 3 minutes and 2 seconds. So if I want to, if I click on it, it shows me exactly where they are. And so I could reduce the time on that with that gathering buff. Just wanted to make sure I covered that. And if you're curious, you know, how long am I even saving? Like how long does it even take? This is just an example of that. If you are gathering higher tier resources that have way more materials, the marches could take a while. Like I've seen some gathering nodes require, you know, 6 to 8 hours just to, you know, get everything off of those nodes. But we're talking about tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of resources that you're gathering with one march. One thing I wanted to touch on again that we covered briefly in our first video were the chapter achievements. So if I click on the chapter here, I've already completed most of what's required for chapter 1. All I have to do is slay a level 2 beast. So if I click go to, we have to go to our kingdom, and this is if you click on the hunt button, it kind of like will allow you to find nearby hunting targets that you can do for your chapter achievements, as well as just hunting in general. So you have 100 stamina. That stamina can increase with talents, and it just regenerates over time. So if you have stamina available, you should always be using your troops to do hunts, because those give you decent resources, and depending on if there are events going on, can reward you some really nice materials that you can use for your castle. So here I'm going to click go to level 2 infected peasant. It's going to highlight it, and then if I want to attack it, I can use 5 of my 100 stamina. I'm just going to attack it with everything that we have. I'm going to march, and this is the last thing we're going to need for our achievement. We'll collect it, and we'll check out and see how good the chapter 2 rewards really are. Oh man, it's even sending out my airship that I built. Oh, you don't stand a chance, level 2 infected peasant. And just like that, we're returning. So now we can go back to my estate. We can check out our chapter 1 rewards. If I claim, we get more EXP, and now we get the entire set of chapter 1 rewards, which would be nice. So we can confirm all of these. And now we get a little bit of a story, and here it is. This is chapter 2. So the rewards going from one tier to the next, they do increase, and it doesn't look like these are too difficult. I mean, it looks like I've already completed a lot of these already, and this is just from completing the main requirements that the game tells you to do. Like if you've noticed, it says upgrade your warehouse to level 4 in the tips, and if you click on it, you go upgrade. You know, if you keep following these, you're gonna just intrinsically, I mean, or organically rather, complete these chapter rewards. So follow those tips. And look, and now it wants me to kill a level 3 beast. I mean, I don't really know how strong these beasts really are, and like when it gets to the point where it's like, okay, my troops can't kill them anymore. But I mean, we'll be fine. And we are fine. See, I knew it. I knew it all along. Okay, so now for the last achievement, it just wants me to build 2 level 3 military tents. I mean, that's not going to be difficult. I've got some military tents here. I can upgrade for free. Boom. Let's upgrade the other one, level 2 for free. Boom. And voila, that one's level 3. And then this one's level 3. And look at that. Chapter 2 is already done. We did that in like 5 minutes. Not even. And now I can collect these rewards, and we can move on to the next one. I'm guessing... Whoa! Really? I get to collect all these? Oh, wow. Okay, we starting to get some epic rewards. Getting crazy in this game. Alright. So I just need a level 3 farm. Dude, we can do that right now. Farm. Okay, so this is upgrade free? Upgrade for free? And... yeah, there it is, man. Collect. There it is. Moving on with our life. All right, so now we're at that point where it's like, okay, you know, you're you've accomplished a lot with your estate, Koopa, but now you have to start doing more advanced things. So now it's getting to the point where it's like, okay, I haven't even built a hospital yet, so I'm guessing once I get my warehouse level 4, I mean, perhaps I'll be able to upgrade, make a hospital. What do you know? Build a hospital. Follow those tips. Ha, man, it's like I almost know what I'm talking about or something. So now we can place a hospital. We can build it for free, and probably can't get it to level 4. I probably get it at level 3. Oh, I can. Okay, so that's one of them done. Easy peasy. And yeah, these other ones, it's gonna take some time. Looks like I have to make another hospital, do level 4 beast, and then I have to do some research for combat. So these achievements aren't difficult, but if you take advantage of everything that's offered to you in these games, you get a lot in return. That's an important thing to know and to take advantage of. Well, why don't we see if we can upgrade our castle? I have some rewards that I can claim for being level 4, but I would really like to go level 5. When you can get this once your castle reaches level 5. I can upgrade it, maybe. I need a wall level 4. So if I go to my wall, can I upgrade this to level 4? Upgrade? Oh, I can. So if I upgrade this, we're going to spend some gold to do it. We're going to the castle. Time to upgrade. And it takes an hour. We're definitely skipping that. Boom. Use some of our gold. And there it is. Castle level 5. Well, this has been a great time working with Guns of Glory and you guys. Remember, this was a sponsored video by Amazon, so I feel really lucky to be able to do this video for you guys. And I appreciate you guys checking out this video. If you do decide to download the game, make sure you check in the YouTube comments. There's a link there. It's a tracking link, so if you click and you download it, looks good for me. And who knows, you might actually enjoy yourself. You might enjoy the game. If you do enjoy it, if you spend 50 bucks, you get a Millennium Falcon Lego toy. Heh, you're welcome. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys have any questions or have some feedback, use the comments below. And otherwise, maybe I'll see you guys on Twitch TV /KoopaTroopa787. We're doing some streams later today after this video, as well as this weekend. And otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, and thanks for watching.